Hey Aquarius, welcome to Outer Space Tarot. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm super excited today because we are going to go ahead and do your 2024 predictions, okay? I'm going to be reading cards a little bit differently. I have about like 6 different things that I'm reading for the year of 2024, but the first one here is what to leave in 2023 or last year. Okay, so the first card that we have for that here is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of emotions that you need to leave in 2023, Aries. Okay, I feel like maybe your emotions have been blocking you a little bit, and the King of Cups is not necessarily a bad card. Okay, so this could also be somebody that is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that here. Alrighty. But yeah, so King of Cups in 2023. I don't know, maybe you guys need to be in more of a King of Wands energy or something like that, okay? A little bit less emotion. So yeah, so we have the Strength to clarify the King of Cups. So yeah, I feel like that you guys have just been experiencing a lot of strong emotions, and this could be kind of holding you back in a sense, Aries, okay? King of Cups and Strength are actually very good cards, but you know, that's kind of what we want to leave. Maybe we need to have stronger intellect or stronger like physical action or something like that. Okay, but yeah, so there's something here mostly to do with emotion or a water sign that you need to leave behind. Could also be a Leo here, okay? And wow, you guys, so to clarify that with a Kipper, I got marriage, okay? So you know, you could need to leave a marriage. Maybe this marriage is a little bit too, making you a little bit too much in your emotions here, okay? And now you guys, this does not have to be a marriage, okay? This could literally just be like a relationship, or it doesn't even have to be a marriage. Maybe there's just something here that's making you too emotional. Maybe you feel like you're married to work. And actually, before I pulled that marriage card, the card of community jumped out, okay? So I don't know why I didn't take that, you guys, but I just didn't. So yeah, there could just be something here. It could be a relationship. It could be work, something that is putting you in your emotions a little bit too much. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the overall energy of 2024 here. Okay. Yeah. I kind of just made my own little, like, how would you say it? Well, I made my own little spread for the year of 2024. Sorry. I'm tired, you guys have been working all day. Okay, so overall energy of 2024, drum roll please, is the 7 of Coins, okay? So there's an energy here of reaping what you sow. Whatever work that you put into something is the work that is what you're going to get back, okay? So the overall energy here is you kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor, okay? And maybe you guys have been really working towards something. Maybe there's like a higher position that you've attained at work. This could just be you applying for different jobs and getting that job or something like that. But there's really actually like, I don't know. I feel like you guys have gone through a time of either having to do a lot of research, like a lot of, just a lot of different things to get where you are. And it's probably been a struggle. But 2024 is like, all right. Well, we'll give you what you've been going for, okay? Like, yeah, okay, we got you. Like, you've been, you know, trying so hard, or yeah, trying to attain this thing for so long. You've been trying to get that job for a long time. The universe is like, all right, fine. So yeah, there's just, you are kind of like, whatever, you know, if you've been going towards a long-term goal here, it's like you're going to get towards that goal and finally start seeing some freaking progress, okay? Love that for you guys. And I don't know why, like, my clarifiers don't want to come out. Weird. Okay. So, yeah, 9 of Wands. What was I just saying? Overall energy of 2024 is, like, you know, you've put in a lot of work, right? The 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. And, you know, has all these wands. You know, he's a little bit banged up, but he did what he had to do. So yeah, it's like you've done what you've had to do to get what you want. And now you're able to kind of start, like, you know, that tree finally grew and you're able to just like pick things off of a little bit now, okay? So yeah, like things are going to get better for you here. I'm not saying things are necessarily going to get easier. It's more just like, okay, but you're at least benefiting from the things that you've done in the past, okay? Love that for you guys. And let me just clarify that as well with an oracle here. So yeah, Aquarius, you guys are going to be just doing really good. I feel like, again, there's going to be a lot of hard work that's coming up for you, but it's not going to be as much of a drag to do that work, because you're like, okay, I'm finally benefiting from doing this, from doing all this gardening, from putting in all these hours at work, to, you know, or I don't know, gentle parenting my kids, or whatever it is, you know, working on my relationship, going on those date nights, like doing all of those things, right? So yeah, that's clarified by think. Okay. So there's a good energy here of you guys thinking a lot. Okay. So I don't know how that really goes along with that. I guess that's the overall energy of 2024. So maybe you guys also need to start thinking a little bit before you take action on things. Okay. Like thinking things through a little bit more is actually going to help you a lot, because I know sometimes it's real easy to be impulsive about things, Aries, and maybe we need to think a little bit more. So that's also going to help your 2024 be a lot better, right? And if you really want to start enjoying the fruits of your labor, where energy goes, energy flows, right? So this could also be you enjoying the fruits of your labor, but you have to think before you take action on what you're putting your energy into, because you don't want to make life too hard on yourself. Okay. So I'm not saying this is a guarantee that things are going to be this way. I feel like if you are in this energy of thinking in order to make your life easier, if that makes sense, that's going to really help you enjoy your year a lot more and have a lot less stress. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if you're like maybe kind of impulsive, where you think of something and you just go and do it, and then you go and do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. There's like an energy of like, hold on, stop, think about it. Is it necessary? Do we need to do that? Or is that going to put us into the Nine of Wands energy here? What is the benefit of doing this? Excuse me, you guys. Okay. And also, like, I just saw Two of Swords on the bottom here, and she's not making action, right? Like, she's also thinking with that blindfold. So yeah, Aries, thinking more is going to help you. Okay. For some people, thinking less is going to help them. Like me, I need to be actually more impulsive instead of overthink things. But I feel like for you specifically, Aries, you thinking a little bit more before directing your energy towards something is probably going to help regulate your emotions a little bit more and make things a little bit better for you. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see what your blockages are of 2023. Okay. Okay. Well, so your blockages here is the Knight of Wands. What was I just saying, Aries? I was saying to be less impulsive, and the Knight of Wands has to be one of the most, if not the most, impulsive energy in the deck, maybe other than the Knight of Swords, right? The Knight of Swords, though, he has a very, like, laser-like focus. Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry. Tired. Okay, anyways, so the Knight of Wands here, again, that's going to be your blockage. So that's just going hand in hand of what I'm saying about you needing to hold on, take a step back, and think more, okay? Because being in this Knight of Wands energy, it's a good thing sometimes, right? Like, if you're going into your health journey or something like that, like, it's not necessarily a bad card, but the impulsivity here that's been going on is not going to help you. It's not going to help you flourish. It has at times, but this year I feel like we need to slow our roll a little bit. Okay. And again, don't keep tacking on, you know, each and every little thing and saying yes to everything and to doing everything for everybody. Just, yeah, like, let that chaos around you stop by thinking about what you're doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify that. Yeah, that literally just went hand in hand a little bit too well. Okay. So with that, we have the 7 of Wands. Yeah, you guys. So it's like thinking and kind of like being defensive, okay? Like this guy is like fighting all these people here, right? Like there's all these people under him trying to get him, and he's over here defending himself. So yeah, it's like maybe you guys are putting your energy into a lot of things, a lot of different things, and then you're still like, okay, well, you know, that was necessary because this and that. Well, like you're getting defensive. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody calling you out. Like, did you really have to do that? Did you really have to buy that thing? Did you really have to say that? Did you really have to say yes to the trip to Palm Springs? And you're like, yeah, actually I did. So maybe we need to slow our roll on that, you guys. And try not to be so impulsive and then defensive about things at the same time. Just stop. Think about it first, okay? Then make the decision. Is it necessary? Do I need this? Is it going to benefit me? Or is it going to be beneficial in a sense, but tack on more stress, you know? Like, do I need to go on, I don't know, this family trip or something like that? I want to go, yes, but is it good for me to spend that money? Probably not. What else could I use as an example? Like, do I want to buy that new couch? Yes, but should I? Probably not. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know, try not to be so impulsive, and then after that kind of having to defend yourself. And maybe you're not having to defend yourself with other people. You could kind of almost like be rationalizing yourself, like your thoughts are creeping in, like that was a bad choice, maybe you should have done that, and you're like, no, it's fine. So just watch out for that, Aries, okay? Try to think things through a little bit better, okay? And what do I want to clarify that with? What oracle do I want to use? Let's do this one here. So yeah, just a little bit less action, which, you know, Aries, you're from Mars. You're from an action-oriented planet. So it's real easy for you to just act upon things, right? I'm a Gemini. I'm from Mercury. So I spend too much time thinking and rationalizing and tossing and turning every single thought in my head to a point where I don't do anything, right? So I could use more impulsivity. But for you, and maybe this year, you got to calm it down a little bit, okay? So with that being said, we have 12th house here. We have introspection, right? So yeah, this is like slowing down. Introspection here is like really taking the time to slow down and kind of reevaluate yourself a bit, right? The 12th house of the zodiac is the house of Pisces, and it's the house of spirituality, okay? So check what you guys have in your 12th house, okay? Because maybe you need that to help you slow down a little bit and be a little bit more spiritual. But the 12th house really has to do, I think it's ruled by Neptune, right? Because it's Pisces. Yeah, the 12th house really has to do with, it could be illusion, but again, it could also be like, what is the best way for you to be spiritual and stuff like that, okay? Be spiritual and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm just going to read a little bit of this, okay? So if your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. See, what was I saying about thinking a quiet place, you guys? Like, stop some of the chaos here, okay? The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Action. Introspect. The situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Looking for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Okay. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, for example, your family, your culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently and you are part of the collective. It's just a perspective shift. It's impractical to get lost in oneness, whether it's spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group, and neglect your individual health. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated single cell mindset. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection to one another, to a cause, or to the divine. Grounding helps you return to your personal path. So yeah, I feel like you guys maybe just need to get grounded. Again, look up what your 12th house is and what that means and how to amplify that area of your life, okay? But yeah, so you don't want to necessarily cut people off by saying no to everything, but think about the things that are really important and what is important to say yes to and the things that are important to say no to, okay? Anywho, so next thing we have here, that was blockages, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we have the good things of 2024, you guys. All right, so the good things, you guys, is, or the good thing is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, the Ace of Wands, Aries, represents something new. So there's going to be something new for you in 2024, okay? This could be a new attitude. This could be some type of new venture. I'm not necessarily getting like monetary things, but I feel like it's going to be a whole new you in a sense. If you really take the time to, again, think things through, take the time to meditate, just take the time to slow the fuck down, okay? But I feel like you guys are going to become a whole new different person here. There could be some type of offer for you, okay? But, I mean, Ace of Wands for the new year, I mean, I don't really know if there's like a better card for that, you guys. So yeah, like you guys could just really be stepping into a new type of energy, a new type of power. And as I'm putting this deck down, I see Judgment on there, okay? At the bottom of the deck. Judgment, you guys, means a total rebirth and transformation, okay? Also, I think I saw on the bottom of this here, with these oracles, I saw Scorpio. Judgment, I believe, is a card of, one of the cards of Scorpio other than death, because it represents transformation, and I believe Judgment has to do with the planet of Mars. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, there's a lot of transformation here for you, Aries, okay? A lot of it. Obviously, that's if you put in the work in whatever way that means for you. But yeah, with the Ace of Wands, we have the Star, okay? I'm not going to take the card that just flew out face down. That was the Five of Pentacles. But we have the Star here, okay, with the Ace of Wands. So there's something here, Aries, that you've been wanting for a long time that you're actually going to get this year. And what was I just saying earlier about the overall energy of 2024? Your hard work that you've put in is paying off, and you can finally get the fruits of your labor, okay? You can finally take those pentacles down from that tree and put it in that basket, Aries. This is really cool. I love this reading. So yeah, you guys, like the Ace of Wands and the Star, a lot of hope, a lot of wish fulfillment, okay? I think as long as you guys don't take action, but just think a little bit more and be careful with your energy here, okay? I think that's going to be so beneficial for you guys, okay? And with the Five of Pentacles that I did see under that deck, I know a lot of people don't like the Five of Pentacles here because this did fly out. Five of Pentacles is kind of like poverty, but it's temporary, okay? It's kind of like the Three of Swords. It's temporary and it's only for so long. So yeah, it's like maybe this could be monetary things, right? Like your money's finally coming in or something like that. But yeah, you guys, I mean, this is, great. All right, so put this down here. All right, so for our next one here, Aries, we have the unexpected of 2024. And so the unexpected thing that we have here is the Page of Cups, okay? Some of you could be having a baby. Could be a water sign or something like that. I don't know. Are you pregnant? Again, there's the Ace of Wands represents something new, Aries, and so do the pages, okay? All pages represent something new as well, okay? Almost like the same energy in a sense, but this could be you. What is this? The unexpected? Sorry. Yeah, this could actually be you, Aries. Like, I'm so sorry, you guys. I was getting a phone call and it's distracting me. Let me actually clarify what this Page of Cups is in the unexpected. Because, yeah, I almost feel like for some of you, because, you know, pages also represent kids, this could literally just maybe be you getting pregnant, okay? If we got the Empress along with this, I would say yeah. And if you don't want to be pregnant, be very careful, okay? But let's see. Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands for the unexpected here. I don't know. That almost looks like mother and child or something. But what I feel like here, Aries, is that like this year, I think is going to be like, you're not going to expect this, but I think you're going to be in touch with your inner child here, okay? Because the page is, you know, obviously a kid, like I said. And the cups represent emotions, right? Here we have the Queen of Wands to go along with that as well. And so, the Queen of Wands, she does whatever she wants. She doesn't care what people think about her. She doesn't care, like, you know, she can wear whatever she wants. She can say what she wants. She can do what she wants. She's okay. She's in her God or goddess energy, okay? Because we don't need to attach gender to the card. But she is in her energy of, look, I got this. I'm fine. Like, I don't need anybody to tell me what to wear, to tell me what to do. Like, she is pure confidence. So unexpectedly this year, you could actually get in touch with your inner child, okay? And maybe you've been really out of touch with that for a long time, but I think that's going to be really, really beneficial for you, okay? Again, if you don't want to get pregnant, be super careful, all right? But yeah, it's almost kind of like this super, like, I'm getting like a very lighthearted energy. Maybe you've been really serious lately, Aries. Maybe you've just been a super serious person, and I feel like you're able to let loose a little bit, right? Because you have the Page of Cups and then you have the Queen of Wands, and she can definitely let loose at any time. So yeah, I really feel like you guys are, wow. Yeah, I like that. There's like a lot of happiness and a lot of like, I don't know, I just get like a bubbly personality. Maybe that just really needed to come out and you guys just haven't been able to be in that energy for a really long time, okay? So yeah, maybe we don't need to be so solemn, so serious anymore. I mean, maybe you're not. Maybe you're a funny, goofy Aries, but you know, take it however it resonates, okay? So the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands is clarified by surrender to the divine, full moon. So yeah, like this could be some type of like spiritual awakening for you, to where you don't have to mask your personality, to where you let your inner child come out, okay? But don't be afraid to be like spiritual this year, Aries. Don't be afraid to like tap in. And remember, here we have the 12th house, which is the house of spirituality, right? And then we have surrender to the divine. So yeah, like if you guys feel like maybe you've been slacking off on like the spiritual side of yourself lately, it would be a good idea to actually like really tap back into that, because I think it could be extremely beneficial with that 12th house there. I mean, like, just like I said, if you're going to look up anything out of this reading, look up the 12th house, because I think that's a really important factor in this, okay? That's just like is speaking volumes to me for you, okay? So our last part here, Aries, is your advice and what to focus on, okay? So your advice here is the 7 of Swords, okay? 7 of Swords is not always a bad card. I know we tend to associate it with lying, cheating, stealing, but I feel like with the 7 of Swords here, this could just be you being a little bit more tactful in what you're doing, okay, and being careful. We did have that card of think earlier, right? So thinking has to do with being tactful, right? So yeah, like this is giving you advice again, and you know, it is the card of Swords, right? This is the card, the swords are the element of thinking. Be very tactful, Aries, okay? Be very, very tactful with everything that you do, okay? Again, think things out. This guy, yeah, he's like stealing some of these swords or whatever, but he planned it out, right? And he got away with it too. Like, so I'm not telling you to be sneaky or to get away with anything, but what I'm saying is to be very tactful and be very focused with the things that you do. Okay, make sure that, again, can't stress it enough here, that you're really thinking about the things that you do and maybe planning them out a little bit better before you do them. Okay, or like if something's offered to you, question it first, right? Don't just say yes. Say, okay, well, like, how many days is this going to be? How, like, what is the outcome of this? Or, you know, just question things first. Don't just jump into things, all right? And this could also just be like you're not having to tell everybody like what you're doing all the time, okay? Maybe this is just you being tactful and not having to kind of let others interfere too much. But along with the Seven of Swords here, we have the Emperor. So there you are, dear Aries. But what was I just saying? Like, be tactful with the things that you're doing. Okay, so the thing about the Emperor is that the Emperor, in the story of the Major Arcana, his part is to, let me see, I think like the Fool goes on the Fool's journey, then he meets the Magician and the High Priestess, and the High Priestess gives him knowledge. Then he doesn't know what to do with that knowledge, okay? But he wants to like start something. What the Emperor does is the Emperor sets the rules and the boundaries for things, right? The Emperor, he would represent like, if you have a job, right? Probably do have a job. What the Emperor does is when that company is created and employees are being hired and everything's being figured out, the Emperor says, okay, these are our work hours. This is how much everybody's getting paid. What is allowed? What is the dress code here? Are we working from home? Are we, you cannot have like a functioning tangible thing without the Emperor, right? Just like how our society functions. Like, we have to have rules for things, right? Like, we can have anarchy, but if we didn't have rules and if we didn't have laws, not saying that I like every single rule and law, we would have complete chaos, right? And there would not be a structure, an ecosystem to things. So yeah, like I said, like, this is you being tactful, having things being very structured. And again, like I said, maybe setting a little bit of boundaries here. But yeah, you guys, I really, really like that. So let's get one more card for that Emperor and the Seven of Swords here. But yeah, I used to not really like the Emperor too much, and I did a little bit more research, and it's like, wait, no, you need the Emperor, right? Like, we need laws, we need law enforcement, we need, and again, I'm not saying all law enforcement is good. Don't come for me. But, you know, what am I trying to say? Make sure you establish your own boundaries and your own system to things, okay? Tactfulness to things, okay? And that's actually clarified here with sudden wealth. So again, what was I saying, you guys? I'm really feeling like you guys are, whatever you've been working on, things are really coming into fruition for you, okay? And, you know, this could be monetarily, could be in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, like, you being tactful and everything is actually going to help your wealth catapult, okay? So yeah, you guys, this is a really good reading, Aries. I really, really like this for you. Let me know what you think. Anyways, I will see you on the next one, and thank you guys for joining. Bye.